Hi everyone, my name is Angela from Angela Stitches and welcome back to my channel. So I worked on Rose of Sharon yesterday and I'm still very much enjoying this. It's really pretty, and the more I stitch the yellow part of the dress, I'm really appreciating the shading effect with only 4 or 5 colors. I think it's done really well. So I did part of the yellow and also all this blue here. And this is only 3 different shades of blue, and I'm sure the shading will be pretty realistic as well. So having a lot of fun working on this. And then on the 15th, the new Mirabilia came out, and it's so pretty. It's kind of dark, which I really like. I'll have a picture here, but to me it looks like a mural. I think it's because, I don't know, I'm not sure why, but probably because it's asymmetrical design. So it's called Lake Echo, and it's a mermaid design, but if I ever stitch that, I think I'll just do like the half of it, but then I'll be missing out on the very cool middle design. But yeah, I really like the color palette of the green and the purple. And I think the mermaids have long black hair, if I remember correctly. And also the face. Their faces are so beautiful. So yeah, I think it'll be like a very nice companion piece to Lilith because it's very similar, like the headpiece. I forget if Lilith had a headpiece or not, but the way it's designed, it kind of reminds me of Lilith. But either way, super pretty, so I might have to get that pretty soon. But for now, I really like working on this. It's completely different. I feel like Rose of Sharon is more romantic, but Lilith and Lake Echo is more dark and edgy. But yeah, I really like both styles. So that's all I worked on in the cross stitching area, and I finished making my sample to gauge my stitches. So it came out to 15 stitches and 19 rows, and based on this I'm going to do some math and start my cardigan. But first I'm going to spend some time winding because I think it'll make it much more easier for me to knit, and I don't have a yarn winder. I'm not even sure if that's what it's called, but I'm just going to do it by hand, and I've been doing it for my mom's yarn, so I don't think it'll be too difficult. So these are the 2 cones that I'm working with. So I'm just going to take both of these and wind them on my hand together so it's double stranded. I think I'll just do a ball, enough to knit the body, and then I'll stop and start another ball. But I don't think I'll have much time to do a lot of knitting or stitching today because it's my dad's birthday and we're going to have shabu shabu for dinner at home, or hot pot, and we've never done it before. We used to go out and have shabu shabu before the pandemic, but we don't go out eat anymore. So for my dad's birthday, my mom made Korean seaweed soup for lunch, and then I'm going to help her get ready for the hot pot. Lots of washing the veggies, and she's making the soup from scratch with something, I'm not really sure. And also she's making another batch of kimchi today, so going to be a really busy cooking day. So I got some time to work on the dreamer yesterday, but just a little bit. I'm going to work on this again today, but so yesterday I stitched a little bit of this blue here. It's really light, so I don't know if you could even see it, but I worked on that, and I'm going to only work on this today because I want to work on other things. But because I have two other projects that are whips that I was planning on working on this month, and I still haven't been able to even put that on a Q-snap because I've been really enjoying the Mirabilias. So those two projects are Bliss by Just Nan and then Rose Quaker. But I think I want to work on Bliss first. So I'm going to work on the Dreamer all day today and then use this Q-snap to work on Bliss because I only have two Q-snaps. So yeah, that's the plan for today. So I'm gonna try to make a lot of progress on this. So I feel good when I put this away. But let me show you Rose of Sharon because I worked on this as well yesterday, and I actually worked on this a lot, I think. So all of this darker yellow along where the blue fabric is. So in the design, it's about here. So yeah, I was just working with one color because I didn't really feel like changing color too much. But yeah, I really love this project. I think it's really pretty and it's not boring at all, which is really surprising to me. And I think I say this every time. But yeah, it's true. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this and I'm gonna continue with this until I start my next Mirabilia, which I'll ask everybody at the end of the month. So yesterday I didn't work on anything else other than the Dreamer, and really it doesn't look like I made a ton of progress, but I did spend a lot of time. So I did this area here and where the roses are. It's like the background of the roses, so the fabric, I guess, and it was two symbols that I stitched, and they were both blends. So yeah, so I'm going to put this away now. I don't want to, but I also want to work on Bliss by Just Nan. So this is just Nan, super excited to work on this today, and I'm going to work on this motif. But before I start, I'm going to make a floss card for these DMCs so that I could put this away. And I just had a thought. I think this fabric might be very nice for a baker's wife, and this is a 32 count, and baker's wife is pretty small, so I think I can do it on the other side of this fabric. I think it would look really nice. But anyways, so this is where I'm at with Bliss. Super pretty. It's surprisingly colorful. It's mainly pink and greens, but there's some purple and some blues and some yellows and some specialty stitches and specialty flosses. And the details on this, it's really fun to work on this, but also very fun to look at it too. So really excited to work on this again. And I think this is charted by banners. Banners? Oh, by band. It's charted by bands. So I'm on band number 6. So I'm going to finish number 6 for sure this time. And then I'm going to be very ambitious and say I'm going to get to band number 9. And it's ambitious because there are some 1/1s. I think band number 7 and 9 are 1/1, and then the one in the middle is just specialty stitches that I've never done before. So a little ambitious, but I didn't say by when, so I guess it's not ambitious at all. Anyway, I think I need some coffee. So I don't have any progress to show you today because I didn't stitch at all yesterday. I didn't even knit, so I have literally nothing to show you, but I have a package to open. So this is what I ordered last week and it came this morning. So I'm going to open this and show you what I got. So the first thing here is DMCs. Super exciting. I guess I'll be bobbinating these later. And then a pink box. I got this for my mom to keep her knitting samples, so we can just fold these and put them in these little spaces with a tag, so we can keep track of everything, or even some pieces of yarn that we saved, so we can archive all of the yarns that we used so far. So that's why I got this box. And then I got another piece of white linen to hand dye. I have another piece still left from the other hand dye project that I did, but I was placing an order anyways, so I just included this in. And then this is what I'm most excited about. So I got 4 Mirabilias because these were on sale. It was 5,001 each, so about $5 US. So I was super happy about that. So I got this one, and I really like the composition of this, but not a fan of the sitting position of the 2 fairies. But I really like the butterfly wings on them. So this is called 3 for T, and this is number 37. So it's an older one, but this is brand new. The sticker is still there, and sometimes they open the sides and put back the chart in after using it, but this looks like this is untouched. But yeah, really pretty. And then I got this one, and the roses on here really caught my eye. I think this is so pretty. So this is called April's Blue Diamond, and this one has a lot of beads and treasures. So it looks like this is going to be a very sparkly one. It doesn't look like it in the picture, but yeah, really excited. Maybe this can be my start for April. And I think this is going to look really pretty as is when it comes to the fabric color. I think the white is perfect. And then this might be my favorite one out of the four because I really like the style of mirrors and I don't have any of those. But the most recent one, I think it's called Sun Goddess. And then there's also one called Winter Queen, and I think there's also like the Four Seasons. But I haven't gotten any of those yet. But I got this one, and this is really pretty, and it's called Queen of Peace because she's holding a dove. And I just love the colors. My favorite colors are blues and greens. So yes, this is my favorite. But this is really pretty too. Like the wings are so grand and beautiful. And obviously the roses is the reason why I got this. And this is called Millennium Angel. So yeah, let me lay this all out. So it's kind of hard to show all four of them at the same time, but yeah, I love everything that I got today, and I'm planning on starting all of them at some point this year. And I'm going to add this to my other Mirabilias and ask all of you later at the end of the month to choose my next Mirabilia start. So yeah, that was my haul. And so now I'm going to work on Bliss because I didn't get to yesterday, but I'm going to spend some time making that floss card before I start. So I just finished making this little floss card, so I'm all ready to start this. And I'm going to work on this by band. And yeah, can't wait to get to the other bands, but I don't want to skip rows. So yeah, I'm going to work on this, and I'm going to start my black cardigan today. So yeah, I guess that's it for now. So I'll talk to you later. So I finally got to work on Bliss and started on the second motif of this band. But I don't know, it always takes me a little time to get used to a new chart or a different designer's chart. So yeah, I stitched really slow, but I was also watching videos on YouTube and also some Vampire Diaries. But yeah, really fun. And there were some beads on this section, but I'm going to do those at the end like I always do with my projects. So that's all I worked on. And I started my black cardigan, and this is the ball that I wound up yesterday, and I actually weighed it on the scale and it was about 100 grams, so I'm hoping this would be enough to do the body and the pockets. So yeah, with this I only knitted about 10 rows, so I'm only at the beginning, but it's super fun, and black goes with pretty much anything, and I normally wear a lot of blacks, so can't wait to finish this one and actually wear it. So yeah, today I think I'm going to work on these two projects and maybe on Rose of Sharon because it's been a couple of days since I worked on that project. And yeah, so I'm going to end the video here. Thank you so much for watching and for all of your comments. I really love reading and replying back to your comments. So thank you so much for that, and I'll see you again soon in my next video. Bye!